Hi, my name is Mike Medez and I'm with the Hanover group here at Keller Williams Rancho Cucamonga. I want to take a little bit of time and just tell you my story about how I got into real estate. I haven't been in it for that long. It's been really about 2 years. And one of those years was spent doing just property management, and now I do property management and I'm a licensed real estate agent. So what happened was, back a couple years ago, I was working as an assistant director for ABC Studios, and I worked on several shows there for over a decade. And my wife ended up inheriting some property, and neither one of us was really very familiar with how to manage those properties or what was going to be involved in that. But I had always had an interest in real estate. I thought that it seemed like something that I would be good at, something where you would be helping people in times where they're making important decisions in their life. And I thought that sounded, like something that I would want to do. So I contacted a friend of mine who was a real estate agent, and I asked him his advice. And this was back in 2012. Well, you can guess his advice was, you know what, real estate probably isn't something you want to get into right now. It's going to be pretty cost prohibitive to do all the marketing, to do the startup, especially as a solo agent. And he advised me to kind of hold off. He said, he gave it one caveat. He said, if you can find a team, somebody that you can join with and help offset some of those costs, and somebody that you can train under and really learn, because real estate isn't something that you can just walk into on your first day and start doing. You really do need to be trained at it. You really do need to learn constantly. Even now, I know I need to learn constantly. So I took him at his word, and I held off. And I spent a year doing outside sales. Excuse me. And the outside sales actually really helped me because when you go into somebody's office or store, whatever it may be, and you're trying to sell them something, one of the things that's really important is learning how to listen. You need to listen to what your client's needs are and figure out a way that you can help facilitate those needs. And I feel like I got pretty good at that doing the outside sales. So fast forward a year, and I thought, okay, I've been doing this now. Maybe it's time to get back into start thinking about the real estate stuff. And I got an opportunity to work for a company doing property management. So I did. I jumped in and I managed multiple properties, all for one owner. And in doing that, that owner decided that he wanted to make an introduction for me with Raul Amezcua, who is the owner of our team here, along with his wife, Vianney Ojeda, the Hanover group here at Keller Williams Rancho Cucamonga. The company that I was working for at the time, I went and got my license because I was expecting to be working with them as an agent and be involved in transactions. But what ended up happening was the owner, who, he was just so busy, didn't really have time to train me. And, there's a distance between the two of us because I live about 40 miles away from where the office is. And so it was a little bit difficult. All my properties I managed were out where I live, but our office was in Burbank. So, it just wasn't very conducive to an environment where I could learn from him every day. Hence the relationship that I made with Raul Amezcua through the owner of the properties that I managed. So we went out to lunch one day, and he mentioned that they were looking to bring in one or two people to join the team. And because of the relationship that he and I both had with the owner, he decided to give me a chance. I had recently been licensed, and I started working here at the Hanover Group, and I've been here ever since. And I got to tell you, it's the best decision I've ever made. The teamwork here is really something that I enjoy being a part of. Knowing that everybody is pulling in the same direction, knowing that we really are helping people make important decisions in their lives, and making sure that we can facilitate that and make it as smooth a process as possible, is something that we take pride in. And we're constantly learning. We're making sure that we are staying up to date with the trends of what's going on in real estate, as well as learning new ways to serve our clients better. So that's a bit of my story. That's how I got into real estate. And thank you very much for taking a little bit of time to sit and listen to me. Have a good one.